we'll be driving down the road, and then a car just heads in your lane. It gets out of its lane and just heads straight toward you. And you think it's going to kill you, and then it heads back into its lane because it was avoiding a gigantic pothole on their side of the road. There's nothing personal. They don't wear seatbelts. You're like, something's wrong with you if you wear a seatbelt. We're scouting locations. I'm the only guy in a van full of people with a seatbelt on. They think that's the funniest thing they've ever seen. And I go, why don't you guys wear seatbelts? Oh, well, a friend of mine was in car accident, and he was thrown free from car and was not hurt. And the people in the car were killed and had seatbelts on. I'm like, okay, 1 in 500,000 of a chance for that happening. Okay, all right, good. Don't wear your seatbelt, jackass. But I don't want to rag on that country. Let's rag on Connecticut. Yeah, Hartford, all right. I'm from Detroit, and Hartford scares me. Anyway, okay, good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Yes, back there. I know you're all choked up. I understand.
Basically, are we ever going to meet Sam's wife on Burn Notice? And
we ever meet Sam's wife, his ex-wife?
The one he said he was married to, so he didn't marry Veronica. And are you still casting for that 39 going on 22-year-old?
Are we still casting? Why, do you want to be in the show?
Why not?
What do you want to do? What do you want to play?
I can think of a few things.
Are you being coy?
Trying. Is it working?
Just spit it out, lady. What do you want? Dear God. All right, let's move on. This section, I'm starting to have my doubts. Will I grow my mustache back from Man with the Screaming Bane? No, jackass, because I get comments like this. Why did you wear that mustache in Man with the Screaming Bane? It's not, I didn't wear anything. That's what my mustache looks like. I look like Clyde Crash Cup. I have a big, wide, weird, bushy-ass mustache. So no mustaches ever again. Yes.
That's your question.
Any directors I want to work with? Would they want to work with me, though? That's the thing. Look, Marty Scorsese, he ain't calling. It's okay. It's all right. I'm pissed at him, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Army Darkness comes out. We have Talking Skeletons. You laugh their head off. Dust comes out. Ratings board gives us an NC-17 when we submit it for a rating. We're like, what should we cut out? We can't tell you. It's the cumulative effect. Like, what a crack of shit. So you mean to tell me that Goodfellas, in the opening sequence, they're driving along. Thumpity, thumpity, thump. They hear something in the trunk. Stop the car. Open it up. There's a guy in the trunk. He's completely bound against his will. They already tried to kill him once. He's already horribly maimed. Joe Pesci takes a knife. Hey, if I can... For like an hour. He's stabbing him for like an hour. That gets an R rating. That makes sense to you? The ratings board, they're a bunch of weasers. They just, it's bad. It's wrong. Yeah.
Well, you just said that. What about Sam Raimi getting a PG-13 for Drag Me to Hell? Do you think that Spider-Man helped him with that?
You're going to start a revolution, aren't you? You're referring to Drag Me to Heck, the PG-13? I have a theory that there's no such thing as a PG-13 horror movie.
Me too.
That's me. So, yeah, I agree. But don't forget, a producer explained it very succinctly to me. If you get a PG-13, you can make $10 to $20 million more at the box office than with an R. So it's about the money, baby. So I can't answer the fact of why was it a scary? Did it deserve an R?
It deserves you.
No, right, all right.
I don't know. It's borderline. I don't know. I think if it weren't Sam Raimi and he hadn't done the Spider-Man movies and he had only done Evil Dead,
But it's
he
not
might
like
have gotten
Saw
it.
9, is it? I mean, it's not like a guy takes someone's wiener and puts it in a vice for an hour.
It's much better.
It's more like a Hammer horror film, isn't it? Jack B. the Heck?
Yes. John.
If you were in a Bruce, it'd be X. X.
I'll get Sam on the phone. We'll talk to him. Yes, back there.
Don't you think that with an NC-17, more people, you know, they say, ooh, it must be really good.
NC-17, if we had just gone ahead and went with the NC-17.
Right, instead of like an R, there'd be...
That's great, but our contract with Universal said we had to deliver an R-rated movie.
Oh.
So we couldn't do that. But now look, every filmmaker puts out an R-rated version, then they go, hey, here's the NC-17, here's the sick version. You get that anyway. You just get it. You gotta wait for the DVD. Here's Quentin Tarantino showing a car crash that lasts an hour longer than the original one. I want to see the tire grind through her entire body. That's some of the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we're still going, are we? Oh, okay. I noticed you hadn't sat down.
Army of Darkness, was it banned in certain countries?
Army of Darkness? No, Evil Dead was banned.
Evil Dead. No,
Yeah, that was banned like crazy. Banned in multiple countries.
Is it still banned? Or
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Because after they saw Saw, they went... And then they saw Hostel. You know, and what's that Rob Zombie movie that recently? Yeah, Devil's Rejects. Yeah, okay. They went, no, Evil Dead's fine. You know, it's just a little rape by a tree, no big deal. Yes. Freddy versus Jason versus Ash on the big screen. Will we ever see it? Do you think Paramount and New Line would let Ash kill them both? That would be the only reason why I would do it. Is to kill both of those jerks. So do you think they would let us do that? You would hope so. You don't know Hollywood, young man. No way. They said that we actually talked to New Line Cinema for like 5 minutes. And here was the conversation. Hi, hey, what do you think, Ash versus Jason versus Freddy? What do you think about Ash winning? Hello? Hello? They hung up. So no, they're not going to do that. Plus, creatively,
Like Ash is gonna lose.
we could only control the Ash character. Wow. Then you got to split the money 3 ways. Sounds really exciting, doesn't it? Like we've got to make that movie. What? Let's go deeper, though. What universe do those movies take place in? Where? Where does Ash show up from? Hi, just got off work from S-Mart. Oh, hi, Jason. Hi, Freddy. They all live in their weird little worlds with their stupid rules. Where would the movie take place? I'm just curious. New Jersey, yeah. Camden is available as a post-apocalyptic backlot. Carjacking capital of the world, Camden, New Jersey. By the way, while we're on New Jersey, highest concentration of population in the country, most amount of chemicals produced in the country, most amount of toxic waste sites in the country. Garden State, yeah, well, what a crock of shit that is. Garden State? Wow. I know what they're smoking. Okay, good night. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
We're all big fans of Burn Notice here. We were just wondering, what kind
Burn
of...
Notice, I believe you're referring to the #1 show on cable.
That one, yes.
We're actually beating the networks now.
Good.
It's a lot.
You all the time on like